Hey, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I am Gail Prince, and I'm living in Whitecourt, Alberta. I've actually have an amazing leader and mentor and very good friend hopping on with me today. I'm just going to wait for her to get on here. When you hop on, say hi, where you from. It's a beautiful day here in Whitecourt. Anytime is a beautiful day when it's not snowing and it is plus degree temperatures. It is awesome. Okay. All right, I'm gonna bring Sonia on the camera. Is working here. Oh, there she is. Hi, Sonia.
Hello, Gail. How are you?
Oh, I'm so excited to have you on here. So this is my friend and mentor and amazing leader, Sonia Lynn. Is that right? Because some people say Sonia Line. Sonia Lynn?
It depends if you say it in English or in French. So I will listen to one or the other.
Okay, awesome. Sonia's from New Brunswick, and I know she's living in a place called Plaster Rock or near Plaster Rock. And I actually have a very good teacher friend that's from there, and she teaches here in Whitecourt, Alberta right now. So thank you for coming on, Sonia, because I do appreciate you, and I look up to you, and you're such an amazing leader. So thank you so much for coming on. So basically, what I wanted to talk about today is, we talk about career choices and 2020, and that's kind of what I called this today. So most people know that I'm a teacher by profession, and I've been doing that for 20 plus years. But for the last 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to change. And my best friend Pam introduced me to our company, and the products were amazing, the people were amazing. So, and I trusted her, so I hopped on, and I haven't looked back since. And so basically what I want to do, what I want to talk about is why, I'll briefly talk about why I became a teacher. And the reason why I became a teacher is because there were a couple of teachers that believed in me, and they knew that I could overcome some of my craziness that I had when I was in school. Let me tell you, I wasn't the easiest student, and I had a couple of teachers that believed in me, and so 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 I wanted to become a teacher because I wanted to help those students like myself who were the ones that were expected to not succeed and so on. So, and a lot of my students, I built such a rapport with them, and I knew in my heart that's what I wanted to do. And fast forward to 20 plus years later, I mean, I still love what I did, and I love the kids, but it was so overwhelming. It was stressing me out. All I thought about was teaching, even when it was the weekends, holidays, summertime, because you're always planning and so on. So I knew that I wanted an out, and the universe gave me one. And then we talk about 2020. Well, I mean, look where we are today. I don't know about you, Sonia, but when it comes to, and I'm not going to be talking about the anti-masks. I'm not going to get political here, but personally, for me, wearing a mask, it freaks me out, and I panic.
I can't either.
I get claustrophobic, and I can't do it. Being at school, walking, before COVID, walking down the hallways, it was my joy every single morning to walk down and smile at these kids and say good morning. And now I see some of them, at stores or at the doctor's office, and if they have masks on, I'm looking at them. I think I know who they are, but I'm not quite sure, and that bothers me a lot. I tend to, lately I've been staying home a lot. And but it's great because I can work the business at home, and I don't have to have that anxiety and stuff. So I'm so blessed with that. And because I am a teacher, I'm on a lot of teacher groups, and oh boy, like the stress that teachers were on before COVID was up here. Now it's like beyond that. And my heart goes out to them. And I've been reading the book, The Science of Getting Rich, and I actually listened to it over and over and over again. And I want to just read one little comment or one statement that it says there. And it says, give every man more in use value than you take from him in cash value, then you are adding to the life of the world by every business transaction. And that's what I feel like. Now I feel, when I talk about, I always wanted to help students. Now I'm still helping, and I hope that I'm helping the younger generation, because this is like, what we're doing here is amazing. And what we learned yesterday, and and some of the exciting news, like from our company, it just blows my mind. And even my son, my middle boy, he does not like school, and he finds a lot of the stuff tough, and then he's thinking that he's dumb, and he's like, Mom, he says, I want to have my own business. I just want to work where
Wow.
I want. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's where I am at 48 years old. That's where my son is thinking at 17 years old. And I'm like, I have to do this,
Wow.
and I want to do this, and I want to show him, the way. And whether it's this company or whether it's something else, but I mean, I'm just so excited for him because he's thinking that way. Like, imagine if we thought that way when we were
Oh my
17, how
God.
that
I
would be.
know.
So, Sonia, I wanted to bring you on because, you're a fellow Canadian, and, you're a six-figure earner, and, but, at the same time, you're so down to earth, and you're like me, you want to help others. And that's where my heart is. So if you want to say a few words, that'd be awesome.
Thank you so much. Everything that you said really related with me. I've always felt I wanted to help people. I used to be a massage therapist. I actually quit high school and I quit college. I was a terrible student too. And it's not because I was dumb or didn't understand. I was a very high achiever student. Like I did 95 to 100% until I was in grade 9.
Me
Then I
too.
met boys. And then I was like rock and roll party, and I started working jobs. I was working 2 jobs. I was 15 years old. I didn't even have a car yet, and I was still trying to go to high school. And I just wanted more out of life. So for me, I went into massage therapy because I wanted to help people, but I wanted to. It sounds stupid, but have my own outfits. I didn't do well. I worked at Tim Hortons and at restaurants, and I had to wear the outfits that wasn't comfortable to me, didn't feel natural. I didn't, that was something that stuck to me. And when you have something you don't like, sometimes you focus on that and it creates a different door for you. So it might have been just the little smallest thing like that. Like I talk to people and like, you went to massage therapy because you wanted to dress on your own. Well, not just that. I wanted to help people work my own hours. I wanted to be able to be flexible and make my own rules. But
Mm-hmm.
I got sick. I started feeling the pressure of not having enough time with the family, not having enough money. And I have been through a lot when I was younger. So I've always wanted to help the younger generation. I could have never been a teacher. Like, I honestly raise my hat to you ladies and guys that do that because it is hard. I talked to a few of my son's teachers. He's now homeschooled, but for years he was in school. And I always, kept thinking, how can you do this with 30 kids? And right now it's kind of sad. There's more suicides in the teenage years. There's more pills being taken. There's just so much trauma in the kids that I could not send my son to school. I mean, some of the people are not sane right now, especially not in 2020. And I didn't feel safe. I felt the teachers were going to break down. I felt I didn't trust. If it's such a scary time in pandemic, why would the schools still be open? And right now, I don't know if it's 70%, but I read that the teachers are burnt out. They last line and they're fighting for a paycheck that doesn't pay them enough. Gail and I were talking before in the States. I hear that you guys aren't getting paid for your worth. And right now in 2020, being a teacher, you should get paid more, right? I just personally, I feel for all the people that don't want to go to work because they're scared or they don't believe in what they're doing. So I was pushed to be a nurse. I was pushed to be things I didn't want to be. I remember people telling me, you should do this, you should do that. And I was just like, no, I'm going to do something that I can. Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. I'm hearing us again. Are you still hearing me, Gail?
Yeah, I'm still hearing you.
Okay, I'm hearing our conversation from previously. That is kind of weird in my ears. But guys, no, really, honestly, I mean, Gail wanted to come on and just talk about how when you make careers choices, sometimes you realize it's not what you really wanted, or it doesn't turn out like what you planned. I didn't understand that retiring at 67 from being a massage therapy would be something for me. And honestly, I wasn't able to go on vacations. I wasn't able to be healthy because more I was working, I was burning myself out. And there was just not enough time in my day, not enough money to live the life I wanted. And I have one life to live here. And I know that as a massage therapist, same as being a teacher, you help people one-on-one, right? A lot more people, whether you share a story like this or a video or a book. And this is where network marketing, for me right now, it's the only industry that I saw that you're able to work from where you want, with who you want, and you level up to wherever you want to get to, right? If you want to make an extra $500 per month, you can. If you want to make an extra $300,000 per month, that's up to you. It is possible. And we're going to add a disclaimer to this and saying that you can or cannot make money in this industry. It's like anything. It's like any business. And right now, a lot of people are stuck at home this year. A lot of people are struggling for how Christmas is going to be paid. Or are you even going to see your family at Christmas? Are you guys ready to cope with another lockdown? And I'm sorry to bring that up, but Canada is not looking good right now. I feel people are scared. And they're looking for leaders. They're looking for people who are inspiring, who can help them. We're not only here to help people make money, we're here to help people grow into the best versions of themselves. Yeah. So that's been huge for us. We are doing a journey transformation. You can ask Gail or anyone who shared this video with you to invite you to our group or even send you emails of what we've been doing, whether it's meditation, Pilates, yoga, tapping, you know, just a lot of different tools that we've been sharing together. Self-development. Gail has been listening and reading that book for what, weeks, months now? And what happened in the last few days? She's like, everything's just aligning. Got a lot of orders, new customers. It's exciting. People reaching out to her that she's like, you know, like awesome. So when you focus on the right energy and the right message, right? And it feels natural. So I know a lot of people out there are watching and being like, well, I don't know how to do it. Well, I was a massage therapist and Gail was a teacher. So, I mean, we didn't have a background of network marketing. We are people's people, though. We build relationships and we care. So for a lot of us, that's one of the biggest reasons we're here. And the second one, we would like to invite you tomorrow night. Gail's going to be sharing her story on how one or two of the products has helped her, because we have an abundance of products that are available. And maybe the business side is not for you, but maybe you would love to have a better night's sleep, or maybe just a little bit of energy, especially with the winter season coming up. We all know daylight, right? With daylight savings, the full moon, sometimes you need an extra boost of energy. So we will be talking about that and a lot more tomorrow. But I know today was mostly about the career you chose in 2020. Have your job been affected this year? Have your industry been affected? If you look at the football, music, movies, all of these has stopped or halted. And those industries are either dying or dead. And some are still growing. And the one that's growing the most and is the highest is the network marketing industry. A lot of people right now are looking for different ways, and Gail definitely has the way to help you, but you have to help yourself first. So let me ask the people that are looking, that are watching at this video right now, what is it that you can help yourself with? Maybe we have something for you. So Gail, thank you for bringing me on. I know we have so many topics we could talk about. I feel right now people need to hear guidance and they want to see what works. And I've been with this company for 6 years, created huge success. Our teams are all over the world, and we are definitely looking for people, whether they have experience or not, that wants a little bit of difference in their life or a lot of difference in their life. And as I always say, happy, healthy, wealthy is the way to be. And please get back to whoever shared this video with you to see what we do, and how this could potentially change your life.
That's awesome.
Gail,
Thanks.
back to you, lady.
I am so excited for this journey that we're on, and I know that we're going to rock it. And like you said, ever since that, I've been listening and reading that book, and I fall asleep to that book every single night, and things are shifting. And the thing it talks about in there, it's like,
good too.
at no point doubt, like, do not let doubt get into your mind, and that, you know, that fear mongering and stuff. And you know, because I do believe that we're all deserving, and I just want to take so many people on this journey with me. And
you are. Wait, you're worthy.
Worthy.
You are.
Okay,
so
Sonia,
good too.
Thanks for coming on. And like Sonia said, tomorrow night, I myself and some of us, you know, the Canadian ladies, will be talking about our amazing sprays that we have. I've actually had, Sonia, so many people lately order the sleep spray, and I'm so excited for them because, you know, we all know that sleep is so important for everything. It's, you know, I have a friend of mine that hurt her back, and she's not sleeping well. And you know, I mean, sleep is so important. And I mean, even for weight loss, I mean, if people did not know that you actually lose weight when you know, by that regular amount of sleep. And some people don't know
you
that.
Get energy.
Yeah, for
get
sure.
a better mood.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, we're energized for the next day. So I'm pretty excited with, you know, with our amazing products. And you know, with the business part of it, I mean, it's not for everybody, and maybe the product is for some people, but you know, and another thing, like, to join our business is free, you know. And I mean, yeah, of course,
there's nothing to lose,
to buy the product and stuff. And you know, when I talk about use value, that I want to give people more in use value than in cash value. And the thing is that I know that sometimes you know, maybe the products don't work for you. Maybe you have something more serious happening. And I actually did have one person out of all the people that I've that purchased the sleep spray, one person, it didn't work for them, and they were able to get their money back, because we have a 60-day money back guarantee. So I'm not going to promote something that is that I feel is amazing, but it may not work for somebody else. But you know what, though, of all the people that I have that are using it, and it's working for them, so I'm, you know, I'm a believer in it. I don't need to take the sleep spray because I sleep really, really well anyway. It wasn't always like that, but I go by testimonials, and you know, I follow up with my customers, and some of the stories I probably can't even share on here, but they're so funny. You know, the amazing sleep that they are getting. So anyway, that, and again, that's just one product, that, because that's the one that seems for me now that lots of people are purchasing and having such amazing results with. But I mean, we do have lots more, but yeah, and we'll definitely talk about more at another time. But I'm just so excited and ready to rock this business. And thank you so much, Sonia, for being an amazing mentor and friend. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. So you're the one who sold out the sleep spray then, I guess. We actually sold out of it right when they launched the new bottles. So they're now back in stock for Canada. I'm not saying they will sell out again, but they are a good seller. And I also don't use the sleep spray anymore, but I learned how to fall asleep with it a few years ago. But when I started using it, I needed to take double of what it took. So it's not going to work the same for everyone. And now if I would want to use it, I have a baby, so I don't need sleep to sleep. I can fall asleep anytime, you know, because I'm awake often. But if I would take the sleep spray now, I would take 3 sprays and I would be good. I don't need 6 or 12 anymore. So it's nice when your body gets to fall asleep on its own and stay asleep, and also wake up without the groggy feeling and the metal feeling, because I used to use some sleep aid before and I hated the feeling I had the next morning. So um, you know, I think that a lot of people have different reasons why they don't sleep, whether it's kids or stress, or sometimes it's your body. There's things you can't control. So especially right now with what's happening in the world, it is super important that you raise your energy, vibrations, and everything else. So if you can help yourself by having a better night's sleep, or just alkalize your body, or maybe you want to trim some fat, whatever it is, we've got tons of products, guys. But this is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow and every Wednesday for weeks to come. So make sure you connect with Gail or who shared this video so you can be invited and be part of it. And we also are doing product launches this month, by the way. We're inviting everyone to come and listen to some testimonials from our product users and our team members. And we're going to have fun and games and prizes. If you would like to learn more about the product side of it, please let us know. We're going to have one in the beginning of December and one, I believe, next week. And this is free. This is no obligation to buy. It's just fun. Last week, we were all dressed up as cowboys and a Halloween. We all had props on. It was just amazing to hang out with the team like that. And we would love to invite you. I mean, if you're going to be at home scrolling on Facebook, might as well be educated about something that could help people in your life or yourself, and get a chance to maybe win. If you have some trivia knowledge, if you like trivias, our team's going to have a little fun like that. So thank you for watching, everyone, and taking time out of your day to be here with us today. If you're on the replay, let us know. We love to know when people are watching. And what has this video brought for you today? Has it brought you confirmation that you need to change? Has it brought you, you know, questions of what you're doing right now? Because I always like to ask people, like, are you happy with what you're doing? If you would do the same thing for the next 5 years and you would be where you're at today, is that something that makes you happy? And if it isn't, then let's get you to change. So thank you again, Gail, for having me as a guest here today. I look forward to have you as a guest on our call tomorrow night. So stay warm. I don't know what the weather's like on your side of Canada, but I look forward to visit you and you visit me soon.
For sure. Okay. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Finish this Rona thing first.
That's for sure. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you so much. Bye-bye.